Rachel has her hands full. Her kids are running every which way. When the Latter-day Saints, the Mormons, LDS, they're proud of that title, knock on her door, and she politely tells them that she doesn't have time, and they use a standard ploy way of doing things. They offer to help, and so she says, "Well, okay." And she explains that she has come across a big 5 that tells her how to check in Posting 5 and check her family's lifeline. She can't reach me. She has no idea when else it won't be allowed to work. And she explains as she dials me up and doesn't get me what she's doing, and how Milton me has a video of missionaries like Rebecca and Sarah there on my caller ID, my call log, my call record, and Rachel explains that she has tried to call in the past and not reached me, and she's seen the call log from that period of time, and no, she didn't show up on it. She makes the call. She shows the Mormons, the Latter-day Saints, her hijack phone. She gets something boring, a phone ringing, and error message, a busy signal. But she explains to those Sarah and Rebecca, the Latter-day Saint missionaries, she explains to them that it's not going to be boring. Should she need the firemen, the police, paramedics, or her children do. And she gets that boring thing. She wants to know what their part is in America's Hijacked Lifeline. She asks them. She gets their reaction, and she will post. Oh, they're always offering to help. It's a sales technique. They help you, and then you got to listen to the sales pitch. It's also the reason why they always interrupt your dinner. They're not just looking for a free meal, but if you feed them, you feel a fellowship with anybody you feed, don't you? These are practiced con artists. And yes, I do show up on, they do show up on my caller ID, call log, call record. So, the devil insists that the Mormons, the Latter-day Saints, spend 3 hours each Sunday in his temples worshiping him and his lies. So you can call them up, put that speakerphone on, use your husband's phone, your wife's phone, girlfriend, boyfriend, son, daughter, mom, dad. Call them up and interrupt their Sunday morning worship of the devil and his lies, and ask, how do you reach that man Milton? To taunt him about his hijacked lifeline, his gates livelihood, You can't reach me, you can't reach the customer. You have no idea how many of the customers you can't reach. And when else that phone won't be allowed to work. Yeah, next time you call up 1,000 other customers and you get that phone ringing, an error message busy signal, but it's not ringing in their hands, it's like it's not ringing in my hand when you call me. Yeah, ask. How do you do that? To the Mormons, the Latter-day Saints, ask and get their reactions to post. And I'm trying to do two things at once here, and I'm a handsome bald guy, it's hard. But try to call them up on Sundays to interrupt. They've interrupted yours enough, your Sunday mornings or your other day of the week mornings. Call them up, interrupt, and ask, what do you know about this? When else will my phone not be allowed to work? What is it you have to do to taunt Milton about his gates, livelihood, hijack Lifeline, and hijack religious expression? Can't reach me, you can't tell me what you believe, or ask what I mean. And it doesn't have to be anything you hear in church, guys, just what you personally believe. Or you can't ask me what I mean by Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. So as I say in this check and post and 5 thing here, the image, a whole bunch of series of images that you can print out by the thousands to hand out this holiday season, or if you see Mormons, praying, preying, on your elderly in your neighborhoods all across America, blanket the neighborhoods with those check and post and 5. That just takes 15 cents to print out each one of these, and I'm working on the 2 to a 4x6 print, which are very readable. I'm even sure the 4 to a 4x6 print is readable as well. I got switch arms. Hand them out when the Mormons knock, interrupt their arrogance, their pompousness, and show them some truth. Tell them this is what real faith is built on, truth. I can't reach Melton, John Melton Brady, son of Carpenter Mary. He hasn't had 193 check of America's Lifelines in 9 years of asking. You can. You are a part. What do you know about this? Do you have to call up somebody first before you taunt him about his gates livelihood and hijack Lifeline and hijack religious expression? Do you have to do that? Get their reactions and post. And yes, all priests, all firemen, all soldiers, got all your mottos there, I hope. All priests, all firefighters. Yeah, Walmart doesn't like, discriminates against handicapped folks. And does not support our troops, doesn't want to print out the military mottos back there. And yeah, ask him, how do you interact with this man? He's made videos of his calls to you. What is your part in America's hijack lifelines? That organized crime makes Al Capone, Richard Nixon look like small school kids caught stealing candy from local mom and pop store. You see, Walmart prints out photos for the devil every day, and they don't want to print out imagery of truth. And you can be very arrogant about it. Con artists just like the Mormons. So all priests, all firemen, all policemen, all cops. Yeah, when those Mormons knock, ask them, what do you know about this? And when you go into Walmart, talk to the manager. Make that call, say, why don't you support our troops? Why do you support religious censorship? And explain what Stone Cold Melton, John Melton Brady means by that. They can reach me by phone. They don't want to print out. I'm in a wheelchair. I can't go up to the Walmart where I can pick up my photos. They know that. And as I selected home delivery the last time, they froze their computer. They skipped to the next screen, and it said what Walmart, Rosemead, or Burbank you want to pick it up from. They're being arrogant. They're being con artists, just like the Mormons. So yeah, all cops, all firemen, policemen, taking post and five in front of the Mormons. When they knock on your door, if you see them out, interrupt their dinners, interrupt their lunch. And yes, all vendors with Walmart, all folks who do business with them, ask them, why is your business practices discriminatory? Why don't you support our troops? And why do you support censorship? Same questions for the Latter-day Saints, except for supporting the troops. I have no idea if they do or they don't. I do know they support censorship, religious censorship. And yeah, I don't know if they discriminate against the handicapped or not, but ask both of those folks, what do you know about this? Check and post and five in front of them. Show them you can't reach me by phone and ask them, how do you do that? Post. Same for the city of Santa Monica. They can reach me, underemployed me, ended up malnourished and in the hospital in 2014. Ask them, how do you reach this man by phone? At Saudi Arabian city by the sea, Santa Monica. Try to call me in front of their officials. What do you know about this? Why are you actively taking part in censorship?